you have a low income, it may feel impossible to achieve financial well-being. Dave Ramsey's system makes it possible. Let's break it down into 34 simple tips. Our first steps involve making a budget. Start by listing your usual income. Include all income sources. If you have income that fluctuates, such as tips or commissions, list the lowest monthly income you have had in the last year and use that number for your budget. 2. List out expenses. Don't think about what you should spend yet. Look at your last 12 months and write down what you do spend. 3. Mark your savings and four walls costs as priorities. These include food, utilities, shelter, and transportation. These must be paid before any other expenses. 4. Subtract your expenses from your income. The goal is to hit zero because that means all of your money is working for you. Hopefully some of it is in savings. If the number is negative, that's okay for now. That's what the next 30 steps are for. 5. Cut out extras. These are all the things you can obviously live without. Go down from 3 streaming services to 1 or none. We have suggestions for free run later on. Put some more distance between haircuts. Take a hard look at every expense that isn't one of the 4 walls and cut everything you can without making yourself miserable. 6. Skip eating out. Your new mantra is "we have food at home." You can easily save over $1,000 a year just by following this one tip. 7. Start meal planning. You can increase your savings by eating at home and meal planning. 8. Sell any clutter. There are probably plenty of things in your house that you don't use but that others could. For instance, those snow skis that you last put on 20 years ago or similar items. This will help you raise a bit of money to help with debt or grow your savings. Besides that, removing clutter will make your life easier as it is simpler to clean and manage your house that way. 9. Don't buy new clothes. It's an expense you don't need. It's better to repair your old stuff when possible than waste money on this season's jeans. That looks nearly the same as last season's. 10. Buy generic. Generic versions across many categories are much cheaper and work or taste the same. Get the generic cereal brand and the generic medication whenever possible. 11. Go to cheaper grocery stores. A lot of the time, you're paying extra for ambience. The food tastes the same wherever you go, or at least if you shop smart, it will fill you up and energize you at the same time. 12. Use coupon apps. Lucky for us, the days of clipping coupons from newspapers are pretty much over. You can use an app to do it for you and save more money with less effort. 13. Replace your air filters. This will not only improve the air quality in your house, but it will also lower the cost of your AC and heating because your system will have to work less hard to regulate your home's temperature. It will also guard against HVAC system failure, which is a large expense you want to avoid. 14. Only run appliances when they're full. This includes your dishwasher and laundry machine. 15. Wash your clothes on the cold setting. It costs less energy to use cold water than it does to heat up the water for your laundry load. 16. Adjust your AC and heat. Moving a few degrees toward the temperature outside can save you money every month on your energy bills. For instance, if it's 80 degrees outside and you usually leave your house at 70 degrees, consider keeping it at 73. The change won't feel huge to you, but it will help your utility bill. You can save even more by turning your AC or heat off when you're away for long periods, or setting it to 7 to 10 degrees higher or lower while you're at work. That 7 to 10 degree change can save you up to 10% a year in energy costs. Obviously, don't do this if there are other living creatures in your house, but if you don't have pets or kids at home, this is a great way to save. 17. Plan errands and car trips carefully to save on gas. If you have 3 places to be, consider your route so you drive as little as possible. Do things that are closer together first. Try to minimize your weekly trips as well. If you're leaving the house to drive into town several times a week, try to make it one trip. 18. Join gas reward programs. If you have to spend the money, you might as well make some back. 19. Use an app like GasBuddy to find the cheapest gas in your area. You won't have to go far to find something cheaper, and the app will save you the time it takes for you to look it up yourself. 20. Prioritize paying off your car and buying your next one with cash. Car payments are a big drain. Adjust your budget so you can pay it off faster and thus accrue less interest. Then, once your payment is paid off in full, you can keep putting that same monthly amount into a new car fund to buy your next car with cash. 21. Shop around for better insurance policies. It's likely you can save money on your current policy. Even if you don't really want to switch providers, you can use their competitors' prices to renegotiate. 22. Get a higher deductible. You don't want to do this unless you have an emergency fund to cover medical expenses, but if you do, then a higher deductible means lower monthly premiums. 23. Remove any unnecessary coverage. Be very careful with this tip. You don't want to get rid of anything you'll regret later. Dave Ramsey offers a tool to help you decide what you need and don't need called the Coverage Checkup. Use it if you're not sure what coverage is necessary. 24. Bundle policies for a better deal. Many insurance providers will offer you deals if you, for instance, get your house and auto insurance in the same place. 25. Find free entertainment. It's likely your city hosts public festivals and other events that are free to enter and enjoy. Do a quick Google search for free things to do in your city here. You'll probably find some of your new favorite things this way. 26. Get a library card. Not only are free books great, but libraries also have a lot of other resources for free, including DVD rentals. 27. Reward yourself with inexpensive fun. Instead of going out for dinner and a movie, have a stay-at-home night with your family. Or instead of spending a bunch of money buying drinks for a party, host a potluck game night. These tips will help you live within any budget, but you might wish for more financial flexibility. In that case, here's how Dave Ramsey recommends increasing your income. 28. Work overtime. If it's possible, get more hours at your job. This is the most straightforward way to increase your income. 29. Ask for a raise. If you don't ask, you probably won't get one. Most people don't even ask for various reasons, but among those who do ask, 75% get a raise. Compare this to 38% of people who don't ask who still got a raise. You're basically doubling your chances. So get your convincing argument ready and ask. 30. Get a side hustle. What are you good at? You can use it to increase your income. There are simple things to start, like driving for a rideshare, or you can head online and try to set up passive income streams like dropshipping stores. Another option is tutoring online. Whatever you know, there is someone who will pay to learn it. 31. Freelance. Similar to side hustles, you can take on projects on a contract basis in your free time to earn extra money. This is a great option if you have skills in writing, photography, design, bookkeeping, social media, or admin work. 32. Find a new, better paying job with more growth opportunities. This one may require some additional education, but if you are in a position that leads nowhere with no raises, it's time to leap. 33. Avoid debt. It may be tempting to take on debt, whether through loans or a credit card, in order to cover expenses or buy things you want. Do not do this. The interest is never worth it and will only serve to put you on a treadmill of ever-increasing debt. Avoid taking on new debt and pay down your current debt as quickly as possible. 34. Prioritize saving an emergency fund of $1,000. This can be challenging, but emergencies happen. If you have no safety net, you will enter a debt spiral. Avoid it with the simple start of a $1,000 emergency fund. How do you get to that $1,000? Avoid debt and get rid of unnecessary expenses. Click the next video for 25 things poor people waste money on.